Holding on gets hard when you don't have no grip left.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another SLATERDAY mixing video. I'm Newova, and as always, if you guys are looking for apparel or mixing and mastering, it's all available on Newova.store. Head over there because templates are also available, since apparently a lot of you guys are trying to learn how to do this and need a starting spot. So, Newova.store for templates, great place for starting points. And also, mastering is just available. And if you're looking for mixed critique, that is also available. A lot of stuff available on Newova.store. You should go there. But this is something that we haven't, it's not like it's something hard. It's just something that we haven't gotten sent that often, so I haven't been able to kind of like show it off, if you will. I'm going to turn these down because apparently there's like a craze of things being sent to us way too loud recently. But like I said, I'm going to turn it down. It's kind of more of a, I mean, you heard it obviously before at the beginning of the video, but it's a more like a lo-fi type of sound that we're going for. It's like a chill sound, you know? So, you know, it should be pretty simple, but it should sound really good as well. And I'm going to actually start with getting the BPM.
Holding on gets hard when you don't have no grip left. You don't have no grip left, and you're losing control. Trying to breathe gets hard when you don't have no air left. Yeah, you don't have no air left, and you're dying alone.
I'm gonna leave them loud like they are. I don't think turning this down technically like really changes much. And I'm gonna do it anyway. And you might be wondering why we let this open. Hopefully it opens a little bit faster because it's not the first one I've done today. Oh, hey, look at that, it did. But if you guys are wondering, like, oh, we're in the same clothes and everything as last week. Well, it's because I'm recording all of these the exact same day, back to back to back to back. I forgot. The harmonies in the background. That's part of the beat that he sent. I'm assuming it's like, what's it called? A sample that the producer put in the beat. That's all I can assume. I'd never heard this song, if it is like a real song that he's just kind of like adding his vocals to. But I don't know. We can't do anything with the harmonies, but I think they'll be fine regardless. They sound like they're mixed very well.
Holding on gets hard when you don't have no grip left. You don't have no grip left, and you're losing control. Trying to breathe gets hard when you don't have no air left. Yeah, you don't have no air left, and you're dying alone.
I'm an idiot. Last video, so last week, I said I don't know exactly how big the Q is on this. I don't know why I was thinking the low frequencies for some reason. I physically, I don't know. I don't know. For some reason my brain just went blank, and I also stopped the recording for doing the FGX. So my brain just went blank on that song because I was focusing so hard to get it to sound right, apparently.
Holding on gets hard when you don't have no grip left. You don't have no grip left, and you're losing control. Trying to breathe gets hard when you don't have no air left. Yeah, you don't have no air left, and you're dying alone. I say, don't wanna lose you right now.
I think we got lucky. Hold on.
I think it's hard. Have no grip left. You don't.
We got lucky. He got lucky, I should more say. His recording area is very white noise filled. A lot of that sound, just like that white noise sound. And it's very loud, and especially the amount of compression that I'm putting on him, because I think it sounds really good on his actual vocals, but it's bringing that sound way up there. But where we get lucky is it's part of the beat as well. So it's kind of supposed to have that sound. I don't like that sound in any sort of the way. I don't agree with it being in a beat or anything like that if you can avoid it. But it is what it is. It's already there. We can't take it out 100% regardless. Because it's, like I said, it's part of the beat. We can't take that out of the beat. We don't have that layer. So we're going to just roll with it.
Holding on gets hard when you don't have no grip left. You don't have no grip left. And you're losing control. Trying to breathe gets hard when you don't have no air left. Yeah. You don't have no air left. And you're dying alone. Ooh, 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 ooh. Holding on gets hard when you don't have no grip left. You don't have no grip left. And you're losing control. Trying to breathe gets hard when you don't have no air left. Yeah. You don't have no air left. And you're dying alone. Ooh, 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 say, don't wanna lose you right now. Say, don't wanna.
Probably thinking you have that expander gate really loud, and you always bitch about the expander gate sound and blah, 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 blah. It sounds cool. Shut up. I like it. And I'm going to leave it like that. It sounds really cool. It's like that clean sound without it being completely clean. Like where I have it. To where like in between some of the things, he like really cuts them off. But then you also hear like a little, every once in a while, like his mouth noise. And I don't know, it just, to me, it sounds cool. It makes it sound raw, but also still cleaned up at the same time.
Holding on gets hard when you don't have no grip left. You don't have no grip left. And you're losing control. Trying to breathe gets hard when you don't have no air left. Yeah. You don't have no air left.
Also, two things. One, I forgot about this because I'm currently recording it, not uploading it to YouTube yet. That I'm gonna have like Billie Eilish as one of these, and because that was one of the things that he said. He was like, it kind of resembles like a song that she would do, and you got to keep that in mind. It resembles a song that she would do. All of these videos, the way I have them titled, it's not this is exactly how to be like them and to sound exactly like them. Everyone's a human. Everyone sounds different. No one does the same thing. Not even you can duplicate yourself 100% exact if you're trying to do like a vocal or something like that. It's impossible. Every song is different. Every instrumental is different. Every way of singing is different. So all of these are to get that same general idea of something that they would do if they had all of these elements that were a perfect storm, if you will. So that is why it's there. Like, obviously, it's a guy's voice. It is a male voice. Yes. But it's still the same type of vibe that she would give on one of her songs. So it'd be the same essence of mixing that you would give to one of her songs. So a lot of you are probably like, this isn't amazing. Like Billie Eilish is a guy. It's not the point. That's not why it has her name on it. It's the essence of the type of song that she would make.
Holding on gets hard when you don't have no grip left. You don't have no grip left. And you're losing control. Trying to breathe gets hard when you don't have no air left. Yeah, you don't have no air left. And you're dying alone. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I say, don't wanna lose you right now. Tears from my eyes, I cry out for you. Holding on gets hard when you don't have no grip left. You don't have no grip left. And you're losing control. Trying to breathe gets hard when you don't have no air left. Yeah, you don't have no air left. And you're dying alone. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I don't want the delay on there. I was liking it, but the more I thought about it, the more I know if I listen to this outside of this as a first time, I've been like, the delay's kind of ruining it, of just being like smooth. You know what I mean? The delay adds to it, obviously, but as somebody that would be potentially listening to this outside of right now, it kind of ruins it in a weird sense. So, not going to have it.
Holding on gets hard when you don't have no. Ooh. Don't wanna lose you right now. Tears from my eyes, I cry out for you. Holding on gets hard when you don't have no grip left. You don't have no grip left. And you're losing control. Trying to breathe gets hard when you don't have no You don't have no air left, and you're dying alone, yeah.
I never explained this. I have a lot of like low end on him, like especially like over here and stuff. I don't know. I just like that sound on this, and I don't want to do any like cleanup, if you will. I think it sounds way better just raw. I mean, obviously I have EQ and everything on there, but if I do too much cleanup, it's going to sound too processed. I don't want to do that. I want it to be raw, because it is. It's an acoustic version. Acoustic versions should always have that acoustic feel. That's why I'm not doing the delay. If you have delay, it becomes too processed at that point. If you have the reverb on there, I mean, you can easily just get like, you know, a reverb naturally. It's very easy to get a natural reverb. I mean, it's everywhere. Go somewhere with wood floors. There's natural reverb immediately there. Something with a vaulted ceiling. A lot of reverb naturally right there. And like there's a little bit of cleanup going with the expander gate, but again, like I said, I have that sound going in there every once in a while, and that little bit of that static still with his voice. So it still has that essence of the raw in there, and you're not like really getting rid of it. The de-esser is kind of there as a placeholder if he gets too essy. And then I have like that, you know, the warmth added there, and I kind of like that, almost like there's like too much like bass to his voice, kind of like you have that Shure SM7B or whatever the fuck it's called, because that has a very like strong low end. Like think about like a podcast, you know how those always sound, where it's like a lot of low end and stuff like that and everything that they say. I don't know. I just think it matches the vibe for this song like really well, and it just lets you like kind of melt compared to it being too clean and like, you know, you're listening to it too hard. It's something that just, you know, just rides, you know, and that's what they're going for.
Holding on gets hard when you don't have no grip left. You don't have no grip left, and you're losing control. Trying to breathe gets hard when you don't have. Ooh, 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 ooh.
That's another reason why I'm letting him be kind of more on the quiet side. Some parts he's like a little bit on the louder side, but like especially like this part, I want him to kind of like fall behind, and have like that guitar and everything be like really up there, but him be very, very clear and audible. But just like it, just like always like consume him in a way. I don't know. I'm like really into this song, but just because it gives that vibe of just like it's not perfect. It's not, and that's what makes it a good acoustic, just chill song, is the imperfections. Like if you think about like CGI and stuff like that, whenever they like are doing a like really good CGI on something, like say like a glass or like a phone, and like the phone's not actually there type of deal, you gotta have like the smudges and shit on there to make it look real. If it's too perfect, it no longer looks real. Just like, you know, if we're doing like a real like, you know, let's say like a hip hop song, you know, or whatever, like a rap song. You got to have that too perfect sound, because, you know, it's expected to be perfect because it's completely processed, and you're expecting a completely processed sound. If you're doing something acoustic and something like this, you got to leave it raw. You got to leave the imperfections and everything. You got to perfect it a little bit so that way it's still a song and like, you know, it's still really, really just crisp. But you got to have the imperfections in there as well, and just let it just fucking ride, you know? It's nice. I still hate the static sound and the beat. Swap that out with like a fucking rain sound or something like that. That'd be sick. That'd be really sick. But we can't. But God, it's a good song. It's a really, really good song. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Hang out with us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Newova. If you're looking for apparel, head over to Newova.store. Templates, mastering, mixing and mastering, just everything is available on Newova.store. I said it at the beginning of this video, but go there. It's really awesome. Links in the description for everything. Hang out with us, like I said, Twitch. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. I don't want to go through it all. Just go down the description. Makes life easier. There's a lot of stuff that's available for you. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the great stuff that you guys do. Hang out with us. Really good group of people. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
When you don't have no grip left. You don't have no grip left.